Hey guys, it's Kavis. And in today's video, we're going to go ahead and try to get you up and running in StreamLabs OBS in 10 minutes or less. Let's get into it. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open StreamLabs OBS. Once you're in StreamLabs OBS, this is what you're going to be greeted with. You're going to have just a blank screen with nothing else on it. And the first thing we're going to do is go straight down into our scenes tab down here. And see how this one's just called scene. We're going to go ahead and we're going to rename this. Let's call this just chatting. Alright, so we've got our just chatting scene, because that's usually what people want to start off with first, is have a big webcam so they can sit there and talk to the audience. So for this particular case, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and hit add clip video capture device, add source. We're going to rename this webcam, and we're going to add the source. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is click 1080p Pro Stream, which is going to pull up this webcam right here. And what you're going to want to do is go ahead and do custom and set the resolution to match your base canvas that you have on here, which on mine is 1920 by 1080. Alright, so now we've got nice big open webcam. Now you'll notice the image isn't really the best, it's a little washed out, looks kind of crappy. So what you can do is you can go to properties, configure video, alright. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn the brightness down just a little. Try to see if we can get that up. And then we're going to go ahead and move the saturation just a little. Not a lot, just very little. Alright. And then with white balance, you can go ahead and adjust that just a little bit. Try to get that color to come back up. And there we go. Now we've got a pretty decent looking little webcam. And this is going to be my just chatting screen. Now see this right here, based on Twitch's quality standards that you have, this really isn't that bad. I mean, I think you would do just fine with this. And this is just a cheap little Logitech 1080 Pro Stream camera I got from Walmart for like 35, 40 bucks. Alright, so now we got our just chatting scene ready to go. So next what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add your gameplay scene. We're going to go ahead and click this little X right here. We're going to rename this gameplay. Alright, and then kind of the same process that we did on the last one. We're going to go ahead and click the plus sign. And now at this part, this is where it's going to become important for you to know. At this particular time, are you going to be playing on a single PC setup? Or are you playing on a dual PC setup or console to capture card? So if you're using any kind of capture card, you're going to want to use video capture device. If you are streaming on a single PC setup, then you're going to want to use game capture. Now in this particular case, what we're going to be doing in this particular video is I'm capturing the video off of my PlayStation 5. So what we're going to do is we're going to do video capture device. We're going to add the source, and we're going to add a new source. For this video capture device, we're just going to put PS5. Now you want to make sure that you always label your sources to where it's going to be easy for you to go back through them. You don't want to have just everything be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stuff like that, because it could easily get you confused whenever you're going to look at it. I mean, but at the end of the day, it's whatever you want to have it labeled as. So now we've got our gameplay on here, but now we want to go ahead and add our webcam back into the video. So what we're going to do is we're going to click add video capture device, and then go ahead and click webcam, add source. Now see, what you can do is you can go ahead and just drag it down like that, and you put it over there, bam, you got your webcam ready to go. Or what other people like to do too, if you don't want it to be the way that it's sitting, you can also do Alt, and then you can actually drag in the sides, and then you can go ahead and pull down the bottom just a little bit, just like that. And there we go. Now I got a little square for my gameplay. And I can put myself up in the corner, put it down in the bottom corner, whichever you want to do. So we're going to go ahead and just leave it down here in the bottom corner for right now. And we've got our gameplay scene all ready to go. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and set up the stream side of it, because we've got our gameplay scene, and then we've got our just chatting. And the way that you go between them is you're just gonna click each little scene right here. So we'll click right here. We've got the just chatting scene, gameplay, just chatting, gameplay. Okay. So then what we're gonna do to go ahead and get your stream ready to go, you're gonna go into the stream tab. And then from here, you're gonna go ahead and click whichever service platform that you're on. So if you're streaming to Twitch, you're gonna do Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube, whichever one you're gonna be on, log into your service. Once you're logged into the service, then you're gonna go ahead and go to the output. And then once you're in the output tab, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna pick your encoder. From the encoder tab, you're gonna choose, if you're on a system that's using like Radeon, so if you're using the AMD graphics card, you're gonna go ahead and try to use X264. If you're running any type of NVIDIA card that's a 16 series, 20 series, or 30 series card, you're going to use NVENC. NVENC at max quality is an equivalent to X264 medium. And what the Turing encoder does for the NVENC system is it actually it's a chip on the graphics card that is solely dedicated to only encoding your image, thus taking off the weight from your CPU and allowing you to get more performance. So we're going to go ahead and use hardware NVENC new, and the bitrate you're going to set it based on whatever your comfortable bitrate is from your upload speeds. Like in my particular case, I've run at 10 upload, but since I game and stream at the same time, my comfortable is about 4500. Twitch is allocated to run at 6000 kilobits per second, but it can go as low as 2000. So I mean, it kind of depends on your internet connectivity, so your mileage will vary. At that point, then you're also going to choose the preset that you want on here. Like I said, we're going to run it on max quality, and there you go. And the last few steps that you're going to do is for your audio, for your mic, say that you got a USB condenser mic, or if you have a Go XLR, or if you whatever your audio interfaces is, you're going to go ahead and just pick on the mic auxiliary, and then you're just going to choose your mic from the drop down. It should automatically show up. For me, I've got the HD or Elgato Wave 3, so I use the Wavelength software. So I'm going to use Wavelength Stream, and there we go. My mic is already going. You can see the music coming through the Wavelength software. All this that's right here is being corresponded into the bottom window. And there you go. So with that, your stream's looking beautiful and you've got it up and running. So please drop a like, comment, subscribe, and feel free to check me out on Twitch. I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday from 6 p.m. to usually about 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. We'll see y'all next time. Have a good one.